Hey everyone! We are still in the hot, sweaty depths of summer, but it's never too early to work on some holiday-themed artwork. I'm once again collaborating with one of my favorite Rochester places, the Op Shop. The Op Shop is a vintage store, and every year they do something called Second-Hand Wonderland in December. This year they asked me to create some advertising materials for it, and we had a very specific look we were going for, which is kind of like a 1940s or 50s Christmas ornament box. Here's a little peek at the Pinterest folder that we built for inspiration. We really wanted this to be eye-catching, and what's more eye-catching than two colors on the opposite end of the color wheel, red and green. The shop owner, Joanna, had the idea of having a snow globe on the front, and I decided I would put some vintage clothes floating around in the snow globe. So that's what I'm drawing here in kind of a wonky mid-century modern style with some sparkles. This is another one of those projects where there was a bit of trial and error, and we're going to have a revision coming up here. There needed to be some clarity about the fact that this wasn't just about clothes, it was about secondhand goods in general. So, some clothes are going to come out, and we're going to put in some more items like an ice bucket. There's the ice bucket, it'll come back. Some wrapped presents. Oh, there's the ice bucket. I made the skirt polka dot, but we're actually going to decide to remove the skirt and we're going to replace it with a record. This was really fun to draw, and I got to make a teeny tiny little album cover. There's a guy, a crooner. And we changed the sweater to say rock for Rochester. A couple more tweaks on the album art. Sideburns or not? I went with not. And here's the front of the little flyer for the Secondhand Wonderland. But next comes my favorite part. When you flip it over, they wanted to have a coupon for 15% off in the Op Shop. I drew inspiration from these vintage dish soap ads. Everything just looked so much cooler back then, in my opinion. Even the coupons were a work of art. I just miss color, you guys. Why don't they make cars cool colors anymore? Anyway, here is the finished coupon. If you're in Rochester, make sure you stop into the Op Shop. I'm tagging them right here if you want to see their TikTok. Thank you so much for watching, and keep following along for more vintage style graphic design.